Hi A's fans, I'm here to talk about some really great original artwork, watercolor paintings that celebrate the history of the A's uniform and how it evolved from its early years in Philadelphia right up to the present. And I'm going to show you this artwork in just a sec, but let me explain that this artwork would really make a great gift. A Mother's Day or Father's Day gift, or wedding anniversary, a retirement gift, a birthday gift, a Christmas gift, but it actually doesn't even need to be a gift. Somebody could just be a great A's fan and they love artwork. This would really look beautiful in somebody's home or in their office. Let me give you a little background and then we'll dive into the art. My name is Scott Silcox and I'm from Toronto. For 16 years I owned a company called Maple Leaf Productions, and maybe you know us Canadians, we use maple leaf on just about everything we do. And we made and sold a whole variety of products that celebrated the history of uniforms. Major League Baseball uniforms, NFL uniforms, NHL uniforms, quite a few college football uniforms, and even the CFL uniforms, but I won't bore you to tears about the CFL. What we did with the artwork is we used it on a whole variety of products, and let me just illustrate that by example. The product that we sold by far the most of were our plaqued posters. Forgive me, A's fans, that I'm showing you a Cubs piece, but you'll get the point. You can see how it uses the artwork to trace the evolution of a team's uniform. So we made large plaqued posters. We also made a vertical format poster, and we also did a small plaqued poster. So we did a family of plaqued posters that used this great artwork. Then in addition to plaqued posters, we also used framed pieces, and we did dozens and dozens of different shapes and sizes. This is just one. Forgive me that this is a Red Sox, but again, you get the point. That you can see how we're using the artwork in an evolution format to celebrate the history and the grandeur of a team. So in addition to plaqued posters, we also did framed posters. But we also did a number of other products using this great artwork. We used the artwork on clocks. Here's an example of a clock. We used the artwork on coffee mugs. The artwork was used on fridge magnets. Just a couple of samples, different examples of the artwork being used on fridge magnets. We did a great little product called a fan frame that again traced the evolution of a uniform. So we did a fan frame that used the artwork. Playing cards, kind of ace, king, queen, jack, 10 that used the artwork. And we did collector plates and mouse pads and a number of other products. But what's my point? My point is that this really is somewhat famous artwork. Now, I sound like I'm patting myself on the back when I say that, and I don't mean to, but I think the point is true. We've sold tens of thousands of A's products, like I've demonstrated here, that use this artwork. But even in addition to products that you see in people's homes, you'll also see them in the offices of the team owners and the league commissioners. You'll see the products in TV ads or TV movies, TV shows. You'll see them in movies. You'll see them on team websites. Teams often ask us if they could use this artwork on their websites, and we're happy to work with them. And you'll also see it in the halls of fame. So, as much as sports artwork can be famous, this really is famous sports artwork that's being offered for sale. And by the way, almost everything that I'm telling you in this video can be seen at our website, which is heritagesportsart.com, and I'll mention that a couple other times. And heritagesportsart.com is devoted to the sale of this original artwork. Now, let's get to the A's artwork, because you've been very patient. We've got 18 pieces of original art that trace the evolution of the A's uniform. I'm going to just kind of flip through them somewhat quickly. You're going to be able to see all of this at our website, heritagesportsart.com. You'll be able to zoom right in and see any notes that the artist might have left, the signature. You'll be able to see the artwork in great detail. Here they are in Philadelphia in those great 1929, 1930 era when the A's were unstoppable. And now we're going through the 1940s and into the 50s, and then they move, as you would well know. They moved to Milwaukee, and then they moved to Oakland, and now we're into the Oakland A's, the 72, the 73, and the 74, those great World Series years. The 89 World Series year, then that unforgettable World Series. Then we're into the 90s, and now into the 2000s. So we've got, it's 18 pieces of original art, beautiful artwork that I think an A's fan would love to own and have hanging in their home or in their office. I'd love to describe to you how you could actually purchase the artwork. There's kind of three ways, and I'm not sure which one should we use as an example. Let's use that great, this is a beautiful one, from 1994. The pricing that I'm about to describe holds for most of the pieces that I'm going to be, most of these 18 pieces. If the A's won a World Series, either, in the, or if they won the World Series in the early years or the modern era, then there will be a bit of a premium associated with it. And rather than confuse you, let me just say the pricing is on the website. I'll give you a range of prices as I'm describing, but if you want to know the specific price for a specific piece, please visit the website. So, you're being very kind and patient with me. The first way you can buy the artwork is in this raw, unframed format, just like you see here. It ranges from $350, for instance, this one would be $350, or if it was a World Series winning year in the modern era, it would be right up to $550. But, so, you could buy this raw, unframed artwork. We would package it properly, we would ship it to you by UPS, you would get it in about a week or 10 days time after you place the order. Then when you get it, you could frame it or mount it however you see fit. So the first way you can buy the artwork is in this raw, unframed format. Then the second way you could buy the artwork is we could frame it for you in what we call our classic framed version, where, and forgive me that I'm showing you a Denver Broncos piece, but let's quickly make it an Oakland A's piece, where it has a black metal frame, a double white mat, the original artwork, and then an engraved plate telling the story of the artwork. Now, this classic framed piece is a $75 additional charge. So meaning, if the raw artwork was $350, framed in this format it's $425. That includes UPS shipping right to your door again, and it would be custom framed, meaning if you place the order today, it would be 2 to 3 weeks before it would actually arrive on your doorstep, because we're going to frame it individually for you. So that's the second way you could buy the artwork. The third and final way you could buy the artwork is in what we call our deluxe framed edition, right here. In the deluxe frame version, it has a thicker black frame, a black mat, your original artwork, the engraved plate, and then the nice touch there that I think is kind of a fun touch is at the bottom it would have a horizontal poster that traces the evolution of the A's uniform. And you could look at your artwork, in this case the 94 artwork, and you could actually look right down at the horizontal poster and say, okay, I see actually how that artwork was used in that product. So this deluxe frame version is, if this sky raw artwork was $350, if that was $425, then the deluxe frame would be $450. That includes the UPS shipping to your door, and it would be custom framed, so it would take 2 to 3 weeks after you place an order. But again, if I've confused you on the pricing, our website has the pricing in great detail, so feel free to see the website. Now, one point I'd love to make is all of this great artwork was painted by a wonderful person by the name of Bill Band, who's an equally great artist. Bill actually owns this artwork, and he asked me if I'd help him promote the sale of it, which I'm delighted to do because of my background in this whole project. So just to explain who owns the artwork. Now, how do you place an order? There's two ways. It's really simple. First is please visit our website, heritagesportsart.com. It's fully e-commerce enabled. You can buy using any major credit card through the PayPal system. Or if somehow, if you felt uncomfortable doing that, then the easiest way, just phone me. My name is Scott. My cell number is 416-315-4736. I'd love to talk to you, love to tell you some of the history that went into this project, the research that went into it. I could tell you stories about the artist and on and on. So if you wanted to place an order with somebody live, you're going to get me. My name is Scott, 416-315-4736. Boy, you're being great in putting up with me on all this. Could I just make two final points? The first is, if you happen to know another A's fan who you think loves artwork and might be interested in this, would you be nice enough to share this YouTube URL with them? If you would, that would be really kind. And finally, I mentioned at the outset, you might remember that in addition to this great A's artwork, we've also got artwork for all of the Major League Baseball teams, and NFL teams, and NHL teams, and quite a few college football teams. In fact, the website, heritagesportsart.com, has over 1,500 pieces of original artwork, beautiful original artwork, for all sorts of teams. So somebody could be a fan of the Oakland Raiders, or the San Francisco 49ers, or the or the Washington Capitals. We've got great artwork available for sale on the website, and if you'd be nice enough to pass the website on to somebody who might be a fan of another team, I'd really appreciate that. So you've been very patient to put up with me. Thank you very much. It's fun to talk to an A's fans. I know my future is not in selling Ginsu knives on video, so forgive me for the poor presentation, but thanks for your time. Great talking to you, and I wish you all the best. Bye.